Yeah, it's the keepers. When legends get made, and fantasy never fades. Yeah. We don't play the same, now we rewrite the game. Every stat, every trade, put respect on the name. From the draft to the clash, where the stories unfold. Keep us, keep it real, turning moments to gold. It's the insight, the highlight, the talk you can trust. For the love of the league, it's a must, it's a must. So when the mic comes on, know the vibes top tier. The keepers paw chickens, yeah, the future is here.
Fellas, we back.
Sir, we back. Yes, sir.
Listen, they didn't think we were gonna make it past one. We are number
Yeah.
4.
Sir, four for
Hey,
four, baby. Let's go.
hey. So tonight we're gonna talk about keepers on how to determine what the player give you at the present and how to calculate whether or not they're gonna give it to you again. So that kind of will help you decide who to keep, who is worth to keep, and who to sell and who to drop. Again, you already know I'm Komish, and this is the boys.
One and only Zopapi in the building. You already know. It's rock and
Timmy
roll. Go
stay at the
Lakers.
one and only. Who? Go Pat.
Hey, I've read something right when
Hmm.
we were preparing for this. It says every keeper is a future pick you already spent. You know, to me, that's true because guess what? I paid the first round for Scatterbo. Hey, he's looking like he's a keeper. I know Tinek not too happy right now, but forget his feelings.
No,
We're
no,
not worried
not
about
not
his
not at
feelings
all.
this
Not at
segment,
all.
right?
Not at all. I feel like you taunting me, but it's okay. I'm trying to make peace. Husa.
Hmm.
Okay. So I agree. I agree. And spending a first round now, and then you have a potential. It's mid-season. We I still can say potential keeper because you don't know what the end of the season gonna bring. But as of right now, he's looking very strong and pleading his case to become a keeper.
Yeah, I mean, same for me. I just spent a first on Brian Thomas. I know it's crazy, but he's a young receiver with a lot of potential. So, like
Are,
Kamish said, your keeper is a pick you already spent. Because if Brian Thomas or Scottaboo wasn't in the draft, they would have been first round picks. So
Uh, I
yeah, they
will
think
would have
about
been
that.
gone.
slightly disagree with you, Zopapi, because after the Jaguars drafting Hunter, right? Hunter, did I say that name? Yeah, Hunter. So
Yeah,
after they
Travis Hunter.
draft
Yeah,
that
Travis Hunter.
kid, yeah, Travis Hunter, yeah. After they draft that kids, the dynamic change when it's come to how far you can go with keeping uh, Brian. But
I disagree.
not a bad, huh?
I disagree.
Not a bad keeper, but I think Travis Hunter changed the dynamic when it comes to how strong I felt, me myself, I felt about keeping a player like Brian Thomas Jr. compared to Travis Hunter. Not that
So
I would keep either one of them due to the quarterback situation, but the dynamic change. Before drafting, yes, but now, not.
let me give you. I'll give I don't want to spend too much time on this subject, but I give you a little pushback. If you're looking at it, Travis Hunter only had one good game. One good game. Brian Thomas still getting double digits targets. He's just not catching them for some reason. But he's still getting like a lot more targets than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter may be the guy in the future, but right now I still think Thomas is the receiver one, and they working in Travis Hunter as a receiver two, and they try to put him, someplace on defense. So
But let
I
me
still think spending a first on Brian Thomas is still a first in that league is a fifth round. So a fifth round, Brian Thomas is set. That's
No,
pretty good.
depends. No, depends on who you keep, because you still have to. The computer still have to generate who's the first one or not. So it's depend. So again, when I say I disagree, it's the dynamic of the offense. What I again I agree with you. Thomas has, double digit target. He's just unlucky so far. But you also know that you only need one game to start your traction. So that one game from Travis Center could be the game that push him forward. So let's see. It's still mid-season. It's still early for fantasy. Some people already done. We know that, but it's still early for people that are still in competition.
Agreed.
No, well, I heard both points, right? So my question to you fellas is, can you keep both, or can you keep none out of those two guys between Ryan Thomas and Travis Hunter? Because Teague mentioned the quarterback dynamic. Zopabi mentioned the target share, because target share plays a good role. So does the quarterback dynamic as well. So are we keeping both, or are we keeping none, or we can only keep one? If it's one, which one are we keeping?
I'll say keep one. I'm not being biased because I have Brian Thomas now. But no, I was never a fan of Travis. I was never a fan of Travis Hunter. I mean, I respect him. I respect his game, but I don't think he's a polished receiver. It's more. I consider him more of a defensive player. So I'll keep Brian Thomas over Travis Hunter. Because as of yet, Travis Hunter hasn't done anything impressive to me. So that's
He
just
scored a touchdown, and I called it actually.
yes, he did. He did. Yes, he did. Absolutely did. Yeah.
Uh, I would say I will pass on both of them. I will pass myself because one, if they focus on offense with Travis, I will keep him instead. But since he's playing like both sides, the NFL that will put a tear on you. Trust me, he will decide after season 2 or 3. He will decide which side he wanna stick. He will make one or two play, but he will decide to stick to one position. But I will pass both of them. Again, quarterback dynamic, so that's enough for me.
Okay, so for keepers, right? Because like I mentioned, I went and paid the first round to go get Scatterbo. You went and paid first round plus to get Brian Thomas. I don't know who's Teague where he's gonna find his keeper, but my thing is, how do you guys determine what to pay for a keeper?
Uh,
Production. For me, it's production and the kind of offense they run. So that's basically it for me. For example, if you're a receiver one compared to receiver two, I probably would never keep a receiver two. I made that mistake once. Will never do that again. so, so I'll say production, and if you're a receiver one, tight end one, depends production, position, and type of offense that team runs. So
I've
well,
seen. I mean, we know a guy that kept a bunch of receiver twos too.
they didn't work out for him.
yeah, yeah, true. But I would say I kept last year like a receiver two, like no 2 years ago. Jason was a receiver two when what's his name? He's in not
DK,
Philly,
DK,
Pittsburgh. DK when DK was in Seattle. Like again, I agree with you, Zopapi. It's production, type of offense, and how much your organization spend on you or care about you. Let's take, for example, St. Brown. They didn't pay a lot of draft capital on him, but after that season, like the end of the season he had with Detroit
right?
Lions,
His rookie year. His rookie year. Okay.
rookie year, and they see the potential, and you can see the organization like, okay, that could be our future receiver one. So you look at all that and you're like, okay, that's gonna be that. Me, I would say that's my keeper. I see your production and your work ethic too. Like I don't pick players, I pick athletes. That's one policy I have. I don't care if you
Bars.
he's no, no, I pick athletes. You can
That's a T-shirt.
spot the athletes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure we trade back that. So anyway, so that's how I pick them myself. What about you, Komish?
Well, a lot. See, I chase expectation sometimes because I like to jump on expectation or maybe put in expectation plus potential, so that way I don't pay because I know so that way I can get that person right before they go right.
Hmm.
Yeah, JSN was my keeper once before I traded him to be for Chase, but when I got
Yeah.
him, no one wanted to get him. I got him in the first round. I was like, you know what? I
Whoa, whoa,
see
whoa!
something. He's
Don't say
gonna do
that!
it.
Don't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that! Somebody wanted to get him, but you pick him before that somebody. So keep
Yeah, I
going.
beat you to it. I beat you to it.
Okay.
So it's the same thing with Scatterable, right? I didn't have a four keeper. In our league, we keep four keepers. So I went in the year with I had a feeling at the end of the year I needed a fourth person. So I was kind of figure out who is it gonna be, who is it gonna be, because running backs is scarce. I feel like you can always find receivers. So that's why I'm not too big on keeping receivers. I mean, unless you have an alpha, you gotta have alpha receivers. To me, to be a keeper as a receiver, you have to be an alpha.
True, true.
Like when hey, he can pop off at
That's the
any time.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah, because every team, there are certain team you can keep two people. Like right now, I mean, LA Rams, right? We have both Devontae Adams and Puka was keepers, right? Because they both are stars. So you can find more. And sometimes, look, Chargers, Quentin will go off sometime on fantasy. Keenan Allen will go off in fantasy. Lad McConkey will go off, and now they have the tight end, right? So I feel like there's more receivers available to go off that can become that you can fill your team once you get the draft time compared to running back. Running back is scarce. So that's why I chase
So
running back.
I have a question. Would you say the way Quentin Johnson is playing right now, he's a keeper or a potential keeper?
Not to me. He's not a potential keeper.
Okay.
There's a few reasons why. One, he gets a lot of deep targets, right? But he's not the first read. When Herbert is doing the first read, he always go to Lad McConkey. If he's
Lad
going for the
McConkey.
second read, he may look at Keenan Allen. So they have like Keenan Allen for a specific third down, but then Quentin, once they see something open down the field, that's when they actually go for him. But he's not like, hey, the game plan is Quentin need to dominate.
Yeah.
No,
So they don't
yeah,
design play for him. Okay.
mm-mm.
Or they
But
may
you
design
have
play
like
for him, but he's not like heavy
He's
targeted.
he's not the
he's not the
focus.
focal point. Yeah, he's not the focal point of the offense.
Okay, okay,
Like
Yeah,
okay.
to piggyback on what Kamish was saying, as far as going against Scatterable, I did something similar. People thought I was crazy. I gave up Kamara and who I forgot who else I gave up to get Egg
Godwin.
Booker. Got him to get Egg Booker. Why? Because I saw the potential. I was the thing about it. If Tampa Bay Buccaneers have all these receivers and they still drafted a guy top ten in the league, they have
And
to
they
use
they,
him.
they, 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 they never done that, or they haven't done it in
Mm,
a
they
while.
haven't done it in
Even
a
even
while. Yeah, so
yeah, them
I
and
was like,
Green Bay Packers when they went for what's that kid's name again?
Golden.
Matthew Golden. That's
Yeah.
somebody. That's
So
somebody that would be on my team too.
exactly. Oh, speaking of which, Komish, I'm gonna send you that trade after the
I
podcast.
gotta
Okay.
now that I see my guys playing, I need to see how it comes first, bro. You had the time,
Oh,
man. You took
Jesus
your sweet
Christ.
time. Hey, that's the thing
There you
about
go.
trading that we
Let's not killing times. Let's talk of
no
yeah.
no listen really quick, right? We talked about it what 2 episodes ago about trading, right? Sometimes you have to when the moment happens, you have to jump on it
Put on
because
the
if you
trade
don't
deadline.
jump
Oh
on it,
no, no, no! I was no, no, no. I get sidetracked. It's not that. I thought you were gonna send it. I agree. I thought you were gonna send it.
Some
No,
trades you
for
don't
real,
wait on.
for real.
Some trades I want to play. I send it. So like we talk about it. Why we
Oh,
talking about it? I
no,
send
no,
it to
no,
you.
no, no, no. Most of the time, no. Most of the time when I do trade with Komish, he send them. I thought you were gonna send it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I thought you were gonna send it. So and then I sidetrack it. And then anyway, we can
We'll revisit. How about that? We'll revisit.
yeah, we will.
You know what I mean? That
Okay.
means they'll charge you more. But anyways, let's keep going.
So let's go back to the choosing a keeper, right? So we talked about how we view it on their respective NFL teams, but let's talk about how you view it on your own team when you're building your fantasy team, right? Um, so if you play in a keeper league where you're keeping the person like a dynasty, do you guys, let's just say for example our league we keep four. Once you have four superstars, do you just try to build around it with like complementing player, or do you still try to look for like potential other keepers to replace the people you thought you're gonna keep?
So for me, it depends. It depends on like you said, what kind of players you have already. Like me, I'm a sucker for receivers. I love giving four receivers because I always feel like if I can find a running back that's giving me 10 points a game, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
good
win
enough.
with those four with those four receivers. So for me, I go with age, type of offense, target share, production. Age is a big deal because win the dynasty league.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the redraft doesn't matter. Dynasty league, age age is definitely a big big focal point. So like I said, I usually go with four receivers, and then during the draft, I go get like depends on what kind of picks I have. I get a running back, then I get a high scoring quarterback. If I get a high scoring quarterback with four alpha receivers, four receiver ones that's doing 15, 20 points a game, oh man, it's a wrap. I don't need nothing else. Really.
So me, I focus on. I'm a big fan of receiver as well. I also try to balance my team based on the other league demand. For example, if I know, my advice always at least keep one high pick. At least one, first or second, keep one. If you can stack two or three middle round, meaning if you can have like a fourth and fifth, if you can have a bunch fifth like I did last season, like if you can have a bunch of middle round, but at least you have one high pick, you golden. If you have a bunch of 12, that's you're still good because your team gonna balance like your core. Your keeper should be your core team. For example, I have two players everybody knows that's gonna be in my team next year if God willing. GSN and Sid Brown. They're gonna be in my team regardless. So now I have Bucky. I don't like keeping running back. Bucky gonna be there. So now, if I have a high scoring QB, I'm keeping that. In which I do have a decent one. Okay, I do have a decent one. So so far I have a good core. So we play three receivers. So I just need to find either one good receivers with my high pick or a good running back. Then my middle round, I can start getting other players. That's how you balance your team. Make sure your core, like the player you keep in, make sure they're solid.
No, absolutely. I mean, we've seen. I know. I'm on like four dynasty team. I mean league. Ours is four keepers. I'm in one where you keep everybody, including defense. I'm in one that have 32 team. That one is nuts.
That's
But
insane.
I don't even have a full starting team, and I'm still winning because
Wow.
talent is that scarce in that league,
Scars, oh,
right?
scars. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
So, but let's just say for a keeper league with our size, where it's like you're only keeping four, and there's about 16 team or 12 to 16 owners, right? We've seen before where people been like the owner that have Devonte Adams in our league. Devonte Adams is towards the end of his career, right? When do you know you need to let him go and find a replacement? And do you find a replacement in season, or is it in the draft, or do you trade for it in the offseason?
In season.
That's
Definitely. Devante, at that age, excuse me, in season. If I was that honest. But
so I think
that
I'm sorry.
honest.
Go ahead.
No. Go for it. Go for it. I will remember what I was saying.
No, I was saying for like you said, Devontae's age. For value, I'll do it in season. I think you get a little bit more because people are anxious, especially people when they have picks. They want receivers, they want players, and he still has a name. So I would go. I would just do it during the season. Off season, you're not gonna get that much value for Devontae. But he's
Yeah.
good. He's still got the juice though. He still has the juice, still scoring.
Oh, of course,
I think
definitely.
Commish, you told me something. When we started playing fantasy, it's best to set a guy early than late.
Mm-hmm.
And late, yeah. I think some owners learned that with Kelsey a few years ago. I
Yes.
think 2 years
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To me, like, you have to get that peak value, right? Uh, are you gonna? I mean, I've had CMC before. Do I wish I had him right now? Of course, but at the same time, once the season over, if you don't win with him, now you got to figure out what you're gonna do. Because CMC is always a question mark, right? I'm tired of that. I had Henry one time, right? I sold him. He had a great season last year because he switched teams. But if he had stayed in Tennessee, I don't think. Well, this year he's not doing as well, right? Well, he's he's starting a little bit
running up.
slow.
Hmm.
So there's a few people I feel like you got to maximize. I mean, you're not gonna sell the guy 24-year-old just starting on his peak. To me, that makes no sense, right? But receivers, we all know, 30 years old. I feel like once a receiver reach like 30, maybe you keep him 31, 32.
That's
But
yeah.
that's like you pushing it. You pushing
Yeah,
it.
agree.
You got to start looking for a replacement. Running back, you like 28, 29. I think running back 28, 29.
I would agree.
Tight
Yeah,
end,
definitely.
I
No,
try not to
nobody,
keep tight end.
nobody keeps tight unless you have the top
No,
three,
I,
maybe.
yeah, top three. Like, yeah, nobody keep tight end.
And even then, I feel like Kelsey and Kittle and I guess Trey McBride, even there was one year Trey McBride didn't really do enough where to keep him because those guys sometimes are interchangeable, right? You
Yeah,
can
I
always
agree.
find a look at now we have in the game going on right now, right? Gatson is killing it, right? He's
Definitely
a new kid on the block, right? Sam Laporta had a crazy rookie year.
rookie. Yeah,
Bowers crazy rookie year, but nothing after that. So that's why like I feel like tight ends are like volatile. That's why it's hard
No,
to keep
definitely,
them.
definitely.
You know.
I mean, granted, somebody traded for a tight end last week, and that time is no longer with us.
Hey, listen, he's still sore, my guy. It's still a sore subject, man. It's still a sore subject. But yeah,
Yes, it is.
there's so Kelsey on the other end. Kelsey had a legendary run. That's why he's gonna go down as one of the I feel like top three best tight end of all time because his legendary one was crazy.
Would you say he's just not to go off topic too much? Would you say he's better than Shannon Sharp? Would you say better than
I
Unc?
mean, listen, if you're trying to get us some views, I'd say yes, yes, he's better
Like, no, hey.
Hey, hey,
Shout out Unc, man. Hey, Unc the goat, baby. Unc the goat.
than. I mean,
no,
it's
no, we know.
It's
there's
tough.
that's comparison.
True.
You can compare them because I mean they both
No,
won
when you
titles.
when you
I
say
mean,
goat, it's Gronk. But okay, I will give you that.
Ah,
But
yes,
you know,
yes. Grunk is the goat. I would give you that. Grunk is the goat. But hey, Shannon Sharp is not too far behind. He's up there.
no,
He's
no,
definitely
he's
top
not.
three to
He's
me.
not.
Top three, top three for me. So
yeah, there's some. I feel like when you get into GOAT conversation though, I know people don't like to talk about the rings part of it, but
it
I think
matters.
it has to you have to add that to it. Antonio Gates was a great tight end, but people don't talk about him because he didn't really go into the playoffs. Because you make those legendary plays in the playoffs.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah, you make a legendary play right now in the regular season, and your team don't make the playoff. People
Yeah,
forget about it.
season looks like preseason. You know that kicker who made that 70
Oh yeah,
something.
the record.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, okay,
From
good for
Jacksonville, right?
you,
From Jacksonville.
bravo. Yeah, and that's it. You know, you have to make it to the playoff. Look at Indiana Jones right now. Let
Hmm.
him failed in the playoff. They're gonna be like, yeah, we knew you were a fluke. So
Hmm.
again,
Of course.
talk the real talk is when you go to the playoff and you prove yourself. You know,
No, absolutely, fellas. So we kind of got a chance to pick your brain on how you come up with a keeper. We made it to the end of this week's episode, and it's time for this our segment of
Yes,
choosing. We got
sir.
Zopapi gonna go with the superstar of the week, and we got T-Net gonna tell us about the rookie of the week, and I will have your waiver player of the week. And before we start with the superstar, can we get a drum roll?
Let's go. Hey, I'm
well,
ready.
1 second, 1 second. We cannot afford a drum roll.
Hey, we got to hey,
Uh,
strip from the mud, baby. Straight out the mud.
There go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
we
go.
cannot afford.
Let's
We
go.
need
Hey,
to do better.
we
We need to do better.
we got a cheering. We'll get a
Hey,
cheering for that, right?
winning sponsors,
Or
all right? Winning sponsors.
oh, of course. Or we could get some clapping.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Go ahead, man.
uh,
Go ahead. Who you got for
for
your
my
superstar of the week?
for my superstar of the week, I got the one and only Mr. Number One, the best receiver in the game for the past 2 years. A guy I had a chance to have on my team and I failed miserably. I didn't get him.
Several
A guy, a
times.
guy,
Several
a guy I
times.
wish
Several times.
who was on my team right now. I'll give my left and right arm.
You would have traded him anyway.
No, I wouldn't.
You would, you
The
would,
one and
you
only
would.
Mr. Jamar Chase. Mr. Jamar
Uno.
Chase had a game. He went crazy. He went bananas. What, 23 targets?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah. He went nuts.
insane. That is
Uh,
insane. Man, I was watching the game. I was like, man, thank God I don't go against Commish. What they call it quits already. The guy, he went off. Jamar Chase is, I, because I used to argue with people on Jamar Chase versus Jefferson.
yeah.
I don't. It's still close, but I think Jamar got the edge. I think Jamar got
Well,
the edge.
so reason why I can't compare those two though is because I feel like they're two separate receivers, right? Jamar is
Hmm.
more of the inside because Jamar more like the he get
Like a
yak,
slot.
right?
Yeah,
And
he
he
does get
get
yeah.
the yard after catch. See,
Hmm.
Jefferson is more he could pinpoint the ball, go over the top, grab the ball, catch, right? And he stopped right there. But if you let Jamar Chase miss that first tackle on Jamar Chase,
It's a wrap.
forget about it.
It's game
He's gone.
over. Game over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone. But Jefferson is different. Jefferson, like you see him double coverage, I feel like you can throw that ball to him double coverage. But for you to expect him to give you like
A
20 yard
yak?
after
No.
the
Extra
catch,
yard. Yeah,
No.
after catch, yeah.
The,
yeah,
to say this,
yeah,
man,
It's
that was I would say that was cruel and unusual punishment for college kids to have to guard Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
Jamar
Why they have Joe
Chase.
Burrow throwing the ball? That is insane.
hmm
That team
hmm
was whew. I mean, that team was whew, man. So and just see the boys still doing it in
Yeah,
the
yeah. That
in
that
the in
that
the
was a
professional level.
crazy
That's
LSU. That was a
crazy
crazy
LSU team.
LSU
right,
team.
2019,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yes, I
2019.
think 2019. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
2019. That's
2019.
man. Wow.
All right. Well, T Neg, we're gonna give you a little cheer. Let's give Chino a little cheer.
Hey, let's go, Team Nerd. Let's go, Team Nerd.
So for my pick,
Mm,
rookie of the week, I will have to give it to Quinshon Judkins. Sorry if I
Judkins.
mispronounce your name, sir. You know, I'm not from here. So with
That's
25
his that
carries.
wait, Tonight, before you continue, I want everybody to know that's his excuse for everything. He get caught, he says, I'm not from
I'm not
here.
from
He
here.
get
I'm not
pulled
from
over.
here.
I'm not from here. I mean, he
I'm
still got a
not
I'm
from
not
ticket though,
here.
but
from
he's not
here.
from here.
I'm not from here. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. You know, even 20 years later, I'm
It's
still
been for 20
learning.
years. We're still learning this guy.
I'm
Something
still
else, yeah.
learning. Like I was saying, 25 carries, 84 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And one of the
Insane.
touchdown is a 46-yard touchdown, rushing touchdown. To be more specific, has a rookie destroyed that Miami defense.
Yeah,
That's my
I mean,
rookie of
granted
the week.
that Miami defense is trash, but that's still impressive for a rookie
No,
to
that's
put
still
up
impressive. Come
this
on,
type of numbers.
you
But
know,
yeah, no, that's what I'm
for
saying.
for a
I'm agreeing
rookie,
with you. It's
yeah,
impressive.
for a
Yeah,
rookie,
it's
yeah.
impressive. Yeah. But I feel like I could have run a couple touchdowns against Miami defense, but hey, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Nah,
That's
of
another
course, of
subject.
course. Yeah. See, let me get a little cheer from me to
Hey, go Cobras, go Cobras. Hey, let's go. Waiver wire of the week, baby. Let's go.
waiver wire of the week. Go to someone who's not from here.
Mm.
Runde Gatson. Oh my god. No one had that in their bingo card. Orunde Gatson with the Chargers. This man went for 7 reception, 164 yards and a touchdown. That's ridiculous. Those are superstar numbers. 7 reception, 106. That's superstar number. And no one saw
that's
that's
even like
coming.
a receiver numbers, and he's a tight end.
Yes. That's and he's a tight end.
He's a
No,
tight
I'm
end.
telling you, if he's still on your waiver right now, if you
Yeah,
are watching this
your league is
video
trash.
No, he's
and you
balling. He's actually we the thing is we were supposed to film Tuesday. We're filming Thursday. He's playing right now and he's balling. So he should not be in
Eh,
nobody's
no, it's not.
waiver.
Whatever
He
league
should not be
you
in
are in,
nobody's.
if Godson is in your waiver, quit that league. That league is trash.
Go
don't
go
quit.
get
Go
him.
get him. Go get him.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
Go
yeah.
get him.
that's no competition. I mean,
Well,
granted,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
I'm in a league that I just picked him up today and I played him. So
oh,
yes, I'm
oh,
playing him right now. I'll put him on my starting lineup in Casper leagues next time. Yes, I'm playing right now.
You are okay. Okay, nice,
I
Yes,
nice.
sir, I am.
drafted. I joined the league just to join Yahoo Public League just for fun, y'all.
Mhm.
Uh, and I drafted him too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and right now he has 5 reception, 77 yards, and a touchdown already. I think he's here to stay. I think this is
Yes.
the last time you're gonna hear his name on the waiver as the
Yeah.
waiver player of the week. That's the
He's
last
not,
time.
no. He's not. Like two games, that's a good sample so far
Yeah.
for him.
Actually,
Yeah.
three
Okay.
games because the game prior
Three
he
games.
played
Yeah, 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 yeah.
he didn't he didn't have those guardian numbers, but
He didn't have
he
those
played
numbers.
well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He played well. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nah. So to me though, just the end, right? Because we made it to our end of the session, talking about the waiver player and all. How many games do you have to go off for you not to be a waiver, and what do you consider going off?
I'll say 3 games over 5 catches, 100 yards. If you have over 5 catches, or if you have 100 yards or more, yeah, you get to stay. 3 games. I give him 3 games.
3 games? Oh, see,
Because
I think me,
three
I'm
games,
okay with.
the coaching staff uh, trust you.
Yeah, try yeah,
Mm-mm.
Three
definitely.
games,
So
yeah, they
it shows
trust
trust.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm calling it back to back. If you
Mm,
do back to back good games, you
mm.
at least on my bench. You may not be a starter yet, but you at least on my bench. So, and I think it also depends on why, right? If you going off because someone is injured, like Tez Johnson went off because
The
Tampa
whole
has no
offense,
one else to play.
no receivers.
So to me
If Booker
though,
was still hurt, yeah. Mm.
yeah, yeah. So it's like, to me, that's the suspect. Then you just a bench player for me right now. Let me see what happens once everybody come back. But if
When
everybody's healthy,
everybody's there.
with everybody's there, you still give me those numbers. Oh yeah, you here to stay.
Yeah,
Starting,
definitely.
Yeah,
starting,
definitely,
real quick.
definitely.
So, so
But hey,
yeah.
this is all I have for you guys tonight. Maybe you guys can give a crazy bold prediction of what's gonna happen on Sunday games. Any crazy bold prediction? I mean, we're still doing 2K watch for JSN. We're still watching 2K.
I'm not. My eyes are closed. I'm not watching.
Whoa. Seriously? You need numbers?
Oh
Whoa. I can give you
God.
numbers.
I'm
You
good. I
you
don't
you
want
still?
numbers, sir. I don't want
Oh,
numbers.
you don't? You don't want the
I'm good.
business?
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want it.
He don't want it. He
So
don't want it.
far,
He don't want
Mm-mm.
it.
week 8, he's on by this week. Close to
Okay.
8,000 yards so far. 119 yards. 50 reception. Okay? Come on.
Hey, 2K watch.
2K watch.
Yes, sir.
I have nothing.